So let's start that again. So you're coming down the hill, back from the Abbey. I'll let you guys have a couple of minutes to chat if there's anything you want to talk about. But you can see at the bottom of the pathway from the Abbey is a small crowd huddled around a little outdoor fire in the centre that you've noticed has been sort of kept lit most of the time you've been there. And standing sort of closest to you as you would approach from the exit from the Abbey, you see what you recognise to be Dimitri. Dimitri the Burgomaster. As you come a little bit closer, you see the figure next to him is slightly, Yep. Let's turn you up.
Let's turn us up.
Were they doing like a lunch festival thing for us? Were they doing like a lunch festival? Yeah, okay.
Not up as loud as it'll go, so.
Good dice game.
Dice count. Excellent.
Oh,
Hey!
Hey Dave.
Okay,
Hello.
I can't hear you yet.
Oh.
Give me.
Is mute on? Maybe the mute's on. On-
audio.
No,
I don't
it's-
think so because it flashes when it's on mute.
Yeah, okay.
And I heard our voice coming out of it earlier. In fact, when I went into the settings over here,
Yeah, you did a test and there was
and
a...
go to voice and video, blah blah blah. Yeah, when that green bar's lit, it's transmitting, so it's not our end.
Yeah.
I seem to recall he had this problem last time.
I feel like everyone has problems with like Discord and like when you're connecting new headphones. Yeah, he's just gonna find it. He's looking for his settings.
Yeah.
that's the face of a man that's like, where is it again? Voice settings.
And now we can't hear him.
Can't hear you.
Well, we could hear you. We could hear him.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's just type that to him.
Right, I'll pause the video.
Hi, someone else.
Okay, we are recording for our high volume trafficked YouTube channel.
You could at least one.
Actually, that's a better image off your phone too. I've got at least one viewer internationally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
There's a guy
He
from my
watches it
work that watches
religiously.
it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so just to recap, you have come back down from the Abbey and you're walking down, and like I said, I'm about to give you guys as a party a moment to discuss anything, but you see ahead of you in front of a fire that has sort of been permanently lit. And in fact, I'll let's just adjust that because that fire is actually up here.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just move you guys up the character token there because you are essentially coming down this track here into there. So as you're sort of there, you can see over that house, and you can see a collection of villagers around the fire. And as Nick stated correctly, they've preparing a feast for you for lunch, albeit now it's 9:30, so you can see preparations are underway. People are busily about. There are a number of people just standing around the fire, sort of looking at the Burgomaster. You can determine that Dimitri is standing next to his wife and he's in front of everyone, so you will actually run into him first when you enter that sort of expanse of the sort of centre of the square, albeit incredibly small, probably more some sort of rectangular, some sort of Zoid. So
It's town square. It's still town square.
yeah, town square. Yeah. So I'll let you guys now just have an opportunity. You can see what is ahead of you. You've just recently departed the Abbey of St Markov, and you guys are on, and the time now and the strata clock is day 8, 9:40 9:40 a.m. Excellent. Right. Lots to say then. No. Okay. Hold on. Yeah.
So take it. It's quite a smell of food in the air.
No, there's no cooking as yet. They're preparing to do that. Being only 9:40, they won't put it to
Just
fire.
peeling the vegetables at the moment.
Okay, not interested.
Although, give me a perception check.
One. That's 4.
You realise that Kozron, naked as it is, should probably take a bath at some point.
It's fine. It's not me.
Although you now begin to doubt whether it is actually you, with a roll of 1.
So, Brian, to answer your question, that external version of the map doesn't work for me. So I'm just going by what I can see through the camera here.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
I probably need to jump into my settings, Brian, and redo that whole thing. You know how you helped me with that?
yeah, let's not do that.
No, we won't do that. Yeah.
Yep. That's the microphone. It's not a dildo.
Yeah.
For now.
Well, what can I say? I'm excited to see you guys. Very bulbous. Oh, so that reminds me, Duncan, apparently I needed to roll some sort of saving throw.
Yes, you do. Now, you need to do it on D&D Beyond.
Okay.
And
You've
what
you've
was
taken-
it a wisdom saving throw,
Wisdom
wasn't it?
saving
Yeah.
throw, yeah. And you've already rolled a 1, so you can't re-roll this one.
Right, okay. To everyone, roll. Alright, here we go. You see that?
Yeah.
That's so much better.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay. Let me just.
no change to previous.
Okay. Let me just go back.
Sorry, I've got a +1 to wisdom saving throws, apparently, according to my character sheet, so that's a 4.
All right. David, I'm just going to bring up Discord. It will take a while because when you open Discord, it wants to update the universe. Yep, checking for updates. So, can someone just remind me to come back to David once it's downloaded? Update 74 of 95, and you'll then see that you have an effect. Okay, you are caught.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. Caught. Clearly, the dice gods intend you to have this effect because even in your second roll, you did
That's
probably.
it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you are probably now about 100 feet from entering the sort of the verge of this village square, and coming down the mountain.
So we're going to go pick up this parcel. I mean, Burgomaster's wife. Or we're just going to go straight to the lady.
So that discussion earlier has just gone completely out.
I feel like we shouldn't even bother speaking to the Burgomaster regarding this. He's just going to try and shove his wife on us to go buy a dress, and that's going to give us nothing.
Is this even wise to encourage such an action? You saw this abomination. I understand, Clink, that you believe him to be a celestial, be that as it may. This is not the work of a celestial. Digging up graves and sewing together parts of people.
No, I agree. He's lost his way, certainly.
Should we not put a stop to it?
How?
Yeah, how? I think he's beyond our capabilities at the moment.
And Strada's not?
Well, we're not talking about walking up the road and killing Strahd now.
I mean, we could.
We could, but I would veto that as well.
I suggest we should do it. Interjects Esmeralda.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's send this Esmeralda off. This is a good idea, Esmeralda. You go ahead and we'll catch up.
You jest, she says.
Yes, jesting.
Yeah. I suggest you should do it.
How then do you think we would? Is there... You prayed to your god before. Is there some remedy that you can have to help the celestial?
I don't think so. I think I got a one-time deal there. I think that just leave it on the to-do list. We'll come back.
We'll definitely be coming back here.
This place, as many other places here, is not suitable. I feel I must take some time to meditate on this.
Well, this was the nicest place people to us, and we still managed to kind of just fuck them all off. So
And
we'll
they're
get out of
still,
here before we cause any more damage.
they are still nicer to us than everywhere else we've ever been.
Right.
Even after we've more or less desecrated their holy shrine. And
I like the use of we.
Yeah.
in my defence, I did not touch the shrine.
And you both have studied language. You understand the we term, correct?
Indeed.
It's the royal we.
The royal, indeed.
I'm still downloading update 5 of 6.
Well, I suggest when you're lost, get on the road. Usually you'll find a pub.
Well, food is being prepared for us here, is it not? A feast.
Oh. Maybe we can wait till after lunch.
So,
Yeah, I think we should stay for the feast. It'd be rude to leave beforehand.
indeed.
We've already offended these people once. Let's not do it again.
Speaking of which, then if these people have been so nice to us and we've already caused them some slight, should we not then accept to take the life? Even if we disagree with the abbot, this is the burgomaster's request.
It's too dangerous for her.
Do you want
We
to
have
be
a hard
responsible
enough
for
time
killing
out there, and we're tooled up adventurers.
Should we, with the guidance of someone like Irina? As in, we go to Valaki, we ask Irina for assistance in picking a wedding dress and return it here. And the burgomaster's wife can stay.
I feel like that's a much better idea than dragging the burgomaster's wife all the way to Valaki and back, while under constant attack by wolves and whatever we run into on the road.
And then, if Clank, you mentioned that there was some concept of bringing Irina here to this pool, where perhaps Sergei,
I think that's.
Tatiana,
I did suggest that. Well, in hindsight, though, I think that's going to be a complicated thing to arrange. For one thing, we would have to convince Irina that she is, in fact, the reborn consort of.
Do we know that? She just looks like it.
she was she not inexplicably drawn to Strahd?
We've got it in the notes somewhere. I don't remember how we found out, but she is.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was someone that mentioned it.
Well, it is worth a discussion. If at the very least she might help us with the wedding dress, this would avoid us having to, as you said before, take someone who is not well equipped to Valaki, a dangerous journey. This would definitely ease our burden.
It also doesn't restrict us into only going there. We can take our time and go
Yeah.
where we need to.
Indeed.
They've not given us a schedule, so
Indeed.
we'll just because I still don't want to go back to the Lucky yet.
Yes.
I don't really want to lug around here.
Indeed, and as you say, we do not want to leave here before the feast to avoid upsetting them, yet in Valaki we left before the festival that we were invited,
I think it
May
was
even-
ordered.
indeed, to attend. So I would expect as we return there would be some...
That was just kind of
Consequence.
culty though, wasn't it? This just sounds like lunch. No strings attached, no joining a murderous cult or anything along those
Yes,
lines.
and if you disobey the murderous cult, what then happens?
So
he
let's
sets
just
fire
not-
to the murderous corpse.
We murdered
That's
him
one way to
first.
get out of the cult, isn't it?
Yeah.
An entire village you would set fire to.
It wasn't a village, it
It's
was a
not
town.
something-
It's a lot bigger than this place. I vote that we just don't go back to Vallaki, like ever.
Be that as may, it is the largest settlement here.
Sure.
We may require.
If we have a burning desire to go there, like, you know, but an actual concrete reason, but at the moment, the only reason I can see that we need to go there is because other people are asking us to. And nobody's given us a real concrete reason about why that's a good idea.
So
Personally, I think the wedding dress is insanity, and while yes, we can, I'm okay with accepting it from the Burgomaster, but I think it needs to be at the bottom of our priority list.
Esmeralda interjects, and I won't go into the role play of the speech, but we all know it. She, you know, Rictavo, knowledge that he has, only chance of getting out of here, you know, Vallaki, you know, we should go. Wedding dress, ambivalent. That's essentially the upshot of her interjection.
Promise to us, those.
Yeah. Same.
we have no.
Did anyone hear anything?
Whilst I understand that Esmeralda makes insistence on returning to Vallaki, and I agree, I do not think this is a time to return immediately. We may need to return there at some point. We might as well see to it that we achieve other things that we need to achieve before returning there.
I agree.
It may just take some time before we return. Esmeralda, is this acceptable to you?
Give me a persuasion check.
I think,
Against myself?
I think it's irrelevant what the result is here, because even if we don't persuade her, we're still not going.
That'll be a 6 total?
She continues to put forward an argument that, you know, she would like to go. She doesn't really give a rat's about whether they do the wedding dress thing. Escort her. Like, all we've been asked to do is escort her there. Hasn't asked us to come back. But you know, she understands that, having been here in these lands herself for some time, she does understand that whilst time is of the essence, it's also perhaps most irrelevant of drivers that we have here forcing our decisions. And she says, I am indeed prepared to wait, but I do seek, you know, to return to Vallaki, and that will be either with you or without you. For I believe that I now possess the things and the tools that I and my master would need, perhaps to just the two of us, free this land from the evil grasp.
Sounds good to me.
And we have told you of this prophecy that we were it was a Vistani prophecy that we were foretold to be the ones to defeat Strahd.
Now, yes, I have heard that too. The
And-
rumours.
And you say they are rumours, and yet you put your full faith in Vistani prophecies? It seems foolish to me that you would suggest that you and your master could defeat Strahd by yourselves, even with this weapon.
You underestimate
This is
my
the
master.
prophecy.
He is the most famous and the most accomplished of all vampire hunters across all realms.
Strong enough to surpass
Yes,
Vistani
otherwise.
prophecy?
Perhaps.
I don't doubt he will be a worthy ally in the future, however. We will eventually go to Vallaki. We've got better things to do right now.
And as I say, I trust your judgments, and I, you know, also understand and respect the faith that you have in me to provide me with the implement of the evil one's demise. And she holds the hilt of the sun sword up. Thank you for dramatic effect. And you know, she basically, and all of you get that she's being quite sincere. And she says, I will travel with you for some time yet to come, for I do know that I do heed some Vistani prophecy indeed, and I believe our paths are intertwined.
Do you know the other prophecies that were made about us?
No, I do not.
So from the Taroka card reading, which I know that you set great store in, given you gave us one yourself, we have 2 more artifacts to recover.
What be they?
We've fulfilled the prophecy of retrieving the Sun Sword, but we still have to follow up the reading that went, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. What you seek lies in a pile of treasure beyond a set of amber doors. So from speaking...
And she goes, amber doors?
Yes, the Amber Temple, we think, based on what Danica and Balaki told us.
It lies to the south in the hills, and she turns and looks to the sort of southeast.
So we theorise that that's some sort of artefact which will give us more information about Strahd's origins and maybe some hints on weaknesses that we could exploit to kill him. And then secondly, we have another prophecy. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. I see a sleeping prince, the servant of light and the brother of darkness. The treasure lies with him. So that literally sounds like an actual holy symbol that we should be finding.
Isn't that the Sun Sword?
That sounds like we've just collected. It lies with his brother.
No. That the prophecy that we just fulfilled was the one about the pool blessed by the light of the white sun.
Oh, okay.
So the second one we think is probably with Strahd's brother, whose tomb we believe is in the castle.
In the catacombs, indeed.
Yes.
For I have visited the catacombs.
Again, Danica told us that.
Strahd, Sergei in the pool, he said that, did he not say that he was in the pool?
Again, I didn't understand a single fucking word he said when he was talking. Literally unintelligible, so I've got no idea what he said.
When was that? What?
At the last session, I couldn't understand a word you were saying when you were doing Crazy Sergei.
You mean you didn't?
So basically, I have no notes of what was said because I didn't understand.
Okay, so...
But to theorise, his soul is somehow in the lake, but his body is in the castle.
Perhaps an important distinction.
Perhaps.
Do you know on the map where this Amber Temple was?
It's Mount Gakis, down south.
It is in the map.
Past the Solenka Pass, I believe. Perhaps we could pass it.
On our way where? It's not on the way to any other place that we want to go to.
Is the
I mean, it's clearly worth a decisive visit because it has got one of the artifacts we've been told to
and
recover.
on direction there, were these not? Was there also not a gem to recover from?
Yes.
Bavala Saga.
Yes, the winemakers were quite incessant. They implored me to unilaterally seek its retrieval.
Well, luckily the
we need to
glass.
get here. We're up here,
Yep.
and it's here pretty much. This is where the gem.
Well, that's on the way to the mountain.
Yeah, I feel like stomping some swamp witches sounds like a fun thing to do.
Yeah, don't fuck it up again, mate.
Well, now I've got one hairy nipple.
You should.
And Aaron's got like a lightning bolt scar in the middle of his chest.
Harry Potter? You're a wizard, Harry.
As the clock strikes 10 a.m. and we proceed to 10:05, you are now arriving out. It's time for a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
That's a nat one.
Oh,
Nice one.
Frostbite.
You have
Extreme shrinkage.
exhaustion level 1 from the cold. So you are -2 on all your d20 rolls, and you lose 5 foot movement.
Is there a condition I can do?
He's a grower.
There should be an
Yeah, there is
exhaustion.
one.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's probably like the old one though. Maybe.
See what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, exhaustion level 1.
Does it tell you anything? Does it just?
Nah. Just says exhaustion level 1.
Okay.
It does do the new. It
Does the
doing
new rules?
Oh, it's got both. Sorry. Yeah, it's got both. The following effects. Yep.
Okay.
So if I click roll something, take it.
Yeah, let's just do a test. I won't hold you to it.
Oh,
Oh, look, I lied.
The legacy definition that we've just done.
That's
One,
not,
Did
two,
it-
that's
does it
not
track
the
it?
legacy.
Nah, it didn't.
That is the new rules on there.
But it says legacy against
Oh,
it.
that's-
Oh no, legacy disadvantage. It just goes off the side of the screen.
Yeah, you can't really read it, but yes, no, it's got both. So you can play by either. But it, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, you're now approaching the sort of town square where you see before you Dimitri and his wife. He approaches you with a somber expression. Before you leave, I must ask once more. My wife Anna needs safe passage to Vallaki. We require a wedding dress for the abbot. His creation. A task that holds weights beyond our understanding. I know you have your own path, but there is only our hope.
Good news.
Will you help us?
Good news. We know somebody in Vallaki with epic fashion sense that we're going to get us to help choose the wedding dress for you. So your wife can stay here in the comfort and safety of Kresik, and we'll bring the wedding dress back to you when we've got it.
She gently places her hand on Dimitri's arm and looks up at him. Her eyes somewhat between pleading and relief. Dimitri, what do you think? Will you bring it to us?
Sure. We've even met the bride-to-be, so we know her measurements now. Fortunately, the man who made her used a tape measure.
You give us your word, says Dimitri.
Yes, I give you my word.
You swear to the Morning Lord?
I do. And to Time Aura.
What are our measurements?
What happened there?
25, 34, 36, and that's just the left leg.
There were lots of little lines on her saying cut here. Insert tab B into slot A.
Give me a persuasion check, Brian.
Oh Christ, really? Alright,
Mm-hmm.
see how this goes.
Well, you're doing perception or
Persuasion.
Brian?
Brian's doing persuasion.
7.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the audio through my laptop speakers isn't great, so forgive me if I ask you guys to repeat some things.
That's alright.
Dimitri turns to Anna and he goes, Anna, the abbot was very explicit. He's relying on you. Our entire town is relying on you. If these...
No, Bedmaster. The town is relying on us. Your wife is incidental and we value her safety. We would much rather that she stayed here with you where we know that your stout walls will keep that safety.
I hear your argument, but you do not understand. The abbot has commanded that this is what we do. It was, in fact...
We have it earlier, and he's totally chill with us going and sorting out this wedding dress for you. You don't have to worry about it.
When we spoke to the abbot, he made no mention of escorting your wife.
Give me a deception roll for you, please.
I mean, he literally didn't say anything about the Beggarmaster's wife. He just asked us to go and get the wedding dress.
Yeah, you guys don't matter to him.
He just wants someone to get the wedding dress.
How would you undertake, and when would this occur?
We would walk to Vallaki, buy a dress at the behest of Lady Irina, and then we would return with it when we had the time.
When you had the time.
And when we have the dress, I mean, these
A
things
10-day?
These things take time to make.
Will this be a 10-day?
Well, would you rush perfection to have the dress made cheaply, or would you rather us allow them the time to make it?
And I'm sorry, I don't speak for the rest of the party, but I'm not a haberdasher. I've no idea how long it takes to make a wedding dress, so I can't give you a time.
And as you can see, Cosron does not care for clothes, so he has no idea either.
The last lady.
Okay,
Yes.
give me a persuasion check
18.
with your new -2.
He did 18 for his.
For his deception.
Persuasion or
I
deception?
used a psionic energy dice to bolster it by another 8. The rolls are indeed.
So hang on, so I'm seeing a 8.
He used psionic
Yes,
die to
correct.
bolster it, so he's got a total of 26 deception.
And did you want me...
Hang on, let's run through that mechanic. So we've got a die roll of 8.
18.
So
18.
My die roll was 3, and I have a +7 to deception.
Oh,
So you got a
And I
10?
used the Bionic dice,
Ah,
which is
so-
a 8. I
Eight.
rolled an 8. So that's 18
18.
total.
So
18 total, yeah.
In deception.
And
Okay.
you said for me, was it perception or deception?
Wasn't it persuasion?
Well, persuasion or deception? Is it persuasion?
What did you say? I'm going to let you choose. You can do deception or persuasion.
Deception, definitely. Alright, that'll be a 27 minus 2, so 25.
Holy shit.
Cosron talking through chattering teeth.
Pass me the disinspiration and roll again.
He's like rubbing his junk like it's
Yeah, put that up, please.
Exactly the same number.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, shit, you not. 19 plus 8, 27 minus 2, 25.
I shall allow it to pass. Okay,
You didn't realise I got that.
Dimitri
I can add D.
considers again, staring off into the distance. And he reverts and he says, You have given your word, Metal Man.
I have, and I stand by it.
You will return with the dress.
You keep questioning me. Do you believe me false? Have I given you reason to believe that?
I do not know your kind. I look into other eyes and I can see into their soul. You, all I see is but my reflection on the parts that are not covered by blood and shit.
What parts are covered with blood and shit? He cleaned me.
Yeah, I did. He's all shiny.
I'm super shiny.
Yes, I know that.
I think Dimitri has some eye issues.
Yeah. Should we get you some glasses while we're there?
Oh my god.
Speaking of us undertaking this for you, getting a wedding dress is not cheap. I understand you will be reimbursing us for this.
Yes, I will. When you bring the wedding dress, I will pay you. In the meantime, we shall set about gathering the funds to do such.
What's our budget?
He
Well, we don't want
turns.
to pay 1,000 GP and then come back and then like give us 50.
He turns. Allergic to bullshit. 100 gold pieces is all that we could muster.
Okay.
Whatever that can fashion.
Or let the dressmaker know.
We are indebted to you. When the abbot visits again, perhaps. If he does, for he has not visited for so long until recently. I shall inform you of the decision and the accord that we have made. I'm sure he will be pleased, for you did treat with him and you did all return.
Do people not often return?
We have not had many people venture to the abbey, so I cannot speak upon that. Yet I do know that the abbot is sometimes a mixed blessing.
You mean fucking weird? Yeah.
Hush your tongue.
Those that have not returned. Can you provide any details?
I cannot. They are just absent. Perhaps they departed by some secret way that we know not of.
There's probably the freaks up there. Is that food almost finished yet? He yells at one of the people walking by.
We have not yet begun to cook. It is only 10:15.
What time do you eat?
Dimitri turns. He says, "You will still join us for a lunch festival at the noon."
Always.
Our second breakfast.
Yep.
Indeed.
Lindsay's.
Then please
And breakfast.
take shelter and warmth in my home. Anna and I have some things to discuss. We shall join you just prior to the festivities. Anna, come. And with that he turns and walks off down the road.
The more I talk to that guy, the more I trust him.
The more you trust him,
The more I talk to him, the less I trust him.
less you trust him.
Yeah.
Cosron is going to move reasonably close to the fire because even though he's warm-blooded, the cold is hurting him apparently. So go and
It
sit near the
affects you
fire.
even more if you're warm-blooded. You do realise that, don't you?
Oh,
Yeah.
cold-blooded. Either way.
No, you're not cold-blooded.
You're fire resistant, that's all.
No,
No.
tieflings run at a hotter temperature, it says. Yeah. Well, either way, I'm going near the fire to sit near the fire so something doesn't freeze off.
You do feel quite tired, and the cold is bracing. So as long as you're within 5 feet of the fire,
Mhm.
I won't be requiring a Constitution saving throw for the cold.
Okay.
So, what would the rest of you like to do? The village is basically a little of bustle. There seems to be a little bit of an air of excitement. Approximately sort of 45 minutes after the Burgomaster and Anna have disappeared, there is a very much a buzz in the town, and people, as they go past you, will turn and look at you and raise a smile. And their eyes seem to glimmer with some hope as they look at you. Can I get you to do a perception check now, please?
Mate.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Come with me.
So are you guys still getting pizza delivered at 8 o'clock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're even getting one for you apparently.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
I would get it delivered to you, but a bit of a trip away, mate.
Yeah, the delivery fee to Sydney would be fierce.
If it's not here in 30 minutes, it's cold. I might. No. I order some in-room dining.
Oh, Cosron's going to have to do it, isn't he?
Put some clothes on.
At least until we're out of the snow.
Weird. I just noticed that the silence spell can be cast as a ritual. Why would you do that? Like it's
Does it not use a spell slot?
it doesn't use a
It
spell
doesn't use a
slot, but
spell
it's
slot.
functionally no different. So it
So-
still requires concentration, and
You
it
would-
still only lasts for 10 minutes.
You would do it for like things like a break-in or something like that.
Oh,
You're
I guess
planning for something like that.
Yeah. Anything where you could prepare for it rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
straight on the track.
I used it once in a one-shot where I was playing as a bard and used silence, and then worked, but also worked against us because it's like as soon as we exited, it was like, oh, holy shit, there's actually alarms blaring. Whoops!
Hey, what size is a normal drink can? Just out of curiosity. Is it
330 millilitres.
Yeah, 330. This is like a 250, which is like a smaller one.
Actually, no, this one says it's 375.
Oh, 375, yeah, sorry.
That's,
Hold them up for
that must be
comparison.
bigger.
So 375 is like a normal Coke can. And then you've also got like a 330 as
Have
well.
a guess, boys. Have a guess how much that can of Solo will cost in this hotel.
$9.
Yeah, like 750.
$6.50 for a can of drink.
Whoa,
Oh.
brutal.
That's
Good
pretty
thing
cheap
it's on
considering-
expenses, eh?
It is on expenses. It's a shame I can't put anything else in it.
How much do you get?
Kozrona's going to
60
bite the
bucks
bullet.
He's going to get dressed.
I think it's like
Semi.
All
Yes.
right, give me a Constitution saving throw right now.
What?
I'm still by the fire.
Give me a Constitution saving throw right now.
All right.
Are you arguing? Do you need to disinspiration?
No, that's good. That's a 11, but I'm going to use my. Where is it? Dark One's own luck to add a D10 to it.
Ooh.
It's 3, so 14.
That's right. The 10 was all I was looking for, but that's fine. You exhaustion level has rescinded, and you are now operating normally now that you are clothed. Please advise me,
When
very
I do-
frankly, if you nude up again. Okay?
The moment we get out of the snow, basically.
As we're sort of sitting there in the
Alright.
street, Grond is he pops up and he just looks towards one of the near buildings and pretty much beelines it for the door. And
This one here.
Which one? Oh, yeah. So just like an all-out sprint to the door and
Disappears inside.
Mm.
Next, you hear a scream, a woman's scream.
Woman scream.
and then you hear a bit of a ruckus.
What was that?
The door.
Anyone? Oh, okay.
The door opens up, and I've got what looks like a kind of brown, almost red tinge slathered on me, and just pretty raw meat in my hands. Just in my hands, as I'm just walking out. And just back to you guys.
I don't think there's anything to look
I was
into.
going to say, you're like, just seem out of character.
Was it the cat?
No, it doesn't taste like cat. I'm just gonna sit now. I'm just sort of sitting on the step, just eating this.
Where did you get this?
A woman comes and she goes, "What are you doing? They're just uncooked." And she backs away.
He likes his steak.
And then you hear another as another slab of meat is placed on, and then another, and you notice that in the building is essentially a barbecue, which is they're now cooking the meat, and you see that there is a feast of vegetables. And when I say vegetables, they're mostly grey. They lack all kind of colour.
just the way my mother used to.
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys have experienced the sort of the root that is a sort of staple of Barovia.
In the
yeah.
very first place we went to. The
Yeah,
town of
so,
Barovia.
and an older woman turns and looks at you and says, "It'll be another half an hour before we are ready. But your friend, please,
Saber tooth bottle opener. Ashtray.
oh wow, we'll deliver excavators tomorrow morning and start clearing our dams tomorrow, the next day. That's cool.
Okay.
Put ashtrays in the aisles.
I thought that was like the bottom opener bit at the top. But no, clearly not.
What is it?
Ashtray. You figure an ashtray. It's a scary looking fucking ashtray.
Oh, dude, from my angle, when I was looking at it, it looks like a statue of a pigeon.
It does too,
Yeah, it'll be like that.
Yeah, like the tooth is the beak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
these little baskets on its back.
It's a messenger pigeon.
Don't
That's
get bit
all
by,
you need to
I
know.
didn't get bit by a wolf, I got bit by a piggy.
A were pigeon. Big teeth.
So are we
Waiting,
around town?
we're waiting for
waiting for
lunch.
Go
Well,
back to
Comes. No,
the
yes.
Burger Master's place for lunch. What's
Well,
the plan?
do we just do a short rest while we wait then?
Wanting to get his
Dark one's
expended slot back, yeah. No, in fact, given that it's been an hour, I will let you all short rest. And is there anything you want to do before the actual feast begins? Because otherwise we'll just fast forward to that.
Not particularly.
I'm just gonna take a walk down back to the lake and intend to go meditate for a while. She'll be back from the feast.
Good.
She's just gonna go unless there's anything. Well, we don't need to do anything unless you want to chat about anything separately. But Cap's just gonna go down to the lake and kind of sit under a tree.
Down to the lake?
Yes. Sorry, down to the where
The
we were at
pool?
the pool and just meditate there for a bit underneath one of the trees.
You're going to meditate? Can you give me a wisdom DC, wisdom check, please? Pure wisdom.
That'll be 18 total.
Oh, fuck. All right, come with me.
I'm too fat to sit this side of the table not for a long time.
It's quite tight over there, eh? It's nice being able to see the TV.
Yeah. They look very garnished.
You're
don't
sitting
they?
on the other side, aren't you, Rogue?
Yeah. It's quite
'Cause
nice.
he's got a split and run at 8:30, so I thought I'd leave him closest to the door. It's very dramatic music for,
Lunch.
barbecue.
Have you had a chance to play Space Marine yet? Space Marine 2?
No, I played. What was the last? I've played so many 40k games. They've always disappointed me. So, but there was an RPG that I played recently, Rogue Trader.
Oh yeah,
I really
that's
liked
good,
that.
eh?
I really liked that. I've played that all the way through to the end, but I've looked at gameplay from Space Marine 2, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's me.
More just
It's a
action.
horde hack and slash.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So no. The Rogue Trader one was a really pleasant surprise because I think there's so much
So
that
many
they
good
could
things about
do with the 40k universe, and yet nearly every game is like a horde hack and slash, and I'm like, there's more to it than that. And the Rogue Trader is a perfect example of that. I bought it on a whim. I hadn't even looked at any of the reviews for it and didn't realise it was an RPG until it started, and then I was like, oh, it's it's something, it's turn-based combat like BG3.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good fun and,
So
a,
much
and
customization
a really good story. So yeah, I got no complaints about it. I think there's some DLC drop for it as well.
Nice.
I wouldn't go back to it.
We've
Shortly.
been playing this one on Steam called Slay the Princess, and it is it's like a narrative, almost Telltale type game,
Yeah.
but it's literally it starts off and the raider's like, okay, there's a cabin in front of you. Your job is to slay the princess.
So you're the bad guys.
Yeah. Technically no. He's like, if you don't, the world will end.
Oh.
We won't tell you why, but you have to do it. And so you're gonna argue with the narrator because
Yeah.
there's all text and stuff, and then your inner monologue starts arguing with yourself as well. So there's all this other weird shit. But then you go there's a knife, you pick it up, but there's like 50 different things that can happen from that.
Oh shit.
And say you do kill it, then you wake up again, and it's the same cabin, but there's slight differences in,
Nice.
depending on what you do. It's fucking weird. But
Good though.
the voice acting's done like to a T.
Yeah.
Weird artwork too.
Yeah,
Chelsea up.
yeah. It's kind of like cartoony drawing, like that Don't Starve almost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. this story so far.
The art style because it's a sort of drawn black and white, it kind of reminds me of Return of the Obra Dinn.
Yes, that is
which was a game that I really enjoyed.
Severely underrated.
Yeah. It's so hard, but it's so rewarding.
Okay, the rest of you, short resting, is there anything you guys want to do? You're fanging out, you consume that satisfies you for the time being. And the rest of you all can complete a short rest. Esmeralda is whisking away, and she's looking at the hilt, and she's trying. You can sort of see that you understand that she's now trying to attune to it.
She's tapping it on rocks. Like, how does this work?
How's this
Looking right down the hill.
It's like Luke Skywalker.
The scene in Spider-Man.
Go Web! Go!
And Cub, do you wander back up after an hour?
Yeah, couple one.
Yeah, Cub wanders back up just as now the village now brings the feast out. Dimitri and Anna have returned. Anna is clearly, and you don't need perception check for this, she clearly has been crying. Dimitri is looking,
She got a black eye.
No.
I told you to go to black
She doesn't have a black eye.
I want a boys' weekend!
But she has clearly been distressed. But in the character that she is, you see her suck in a big breath and flick her hair back and almost how women can do that. Suddenly, it looks like that she's fine and she's ready for social engagement now. And they come and the more villagers now appear, and the food is now laid out upon tables. And
I hold Grun's leash.
And Dimitri says to our guests who have visited upon us
we haven't done anything
mixed blessings, but yet those blessings that were less fortunate, they have indeed reconstituted, and it is with great honour that I wish them well as they depart after this feast, to head to Vallaki to assist our small but important town and all of our futures. And people mutter. And with that, the old lady that grumped at you all before brings a couple of plates and hands them to you. And upon that is a grey mash of root, a slab of what would appear to be meat with some wolf fur still left on the edges, and some berries.
Take a chunk of meat.
It's actually delicious. A couple of villagers come and make small talk to you, talking about the history of the abbey and what was the abbot like. Did you meet him? What did you see any of the strange folk? They talk about how the Belleviews used to, sort of have the abbey. They talk about, the legends of St Martikov, and the battle that was waged against Strahd and that they lost, and that, they feel that whilst they're on the outer skirts of Strahd's realm, they are still under his eye. And some of them talk about wolves and to the north and frequent raids.
Villagers aware of the abbot's opinion about Strahd's, what's that word you use, Brian? Redemption.
Yeah.
The
Like,
villagers,
are the villagers aware of that?
the villagers are aware that Dimitri looks after them. That Dimitri has an arrangement with the abbot that involves wine, and they unanimously trust Dimitri and Anna and their judgment. But they're not aware of any specifics. More it's just they just what you get is an overwhelming sense of trust in Dimitri and Anna to lead them, because for a generation or so, Dimitri and his family and his line of burgomasters have brought stability. But you do hear people talk about various people from Kresik, and children, more than one, talks about the loss of a child to the wilds.
But when you say the wilds, do you mean like the mongrel folk or?
Give me an insight check, Dave.
Yep. 1 sec. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to the thing here. Insight. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
30,
Yeah.
20.
Okay. Do you want to share with the party what you learned from that?
Yeah, sure.
You sure you don't want me just to message you privately?
No, it's fine. Go ahead and share.
Okay.
Well, I mean, look, if you wanted to message me privately, then you'd probably have to take time and type it out. So I'd probably end up telling everybody anyway.
We can step out of the room.
No, it's all right. No, I'm just asking what you. No, he's stepping out of the room. No, I just want to know what Aaron would like to do. Would Aaron like to know that information privately, or would Aaron like to know it and then share it at an opportune moment during the remainder of the feast?
Yeah, let's figure it out privately.
Oh, cool. That's what I like.
We can all go, can't we?
No, no. I'll go
Oh,
chat. And I'll send a chat message. Well, actually, I don't need to go, do I?
Actually, there are things that can work out what you're typing from the noise of your
Yeah.
keys.
Brian's like, I've got one right here. Is that an ad on Discord? Do they do that now?
Yeah.
What, in here?
Yeah.
There's a thing I see about suggested actions, and it's like I could game
Click
on
on
YouTube or
the
stuff.
don't show me
You
this
know,
again.
From my
There we
view,
go.
I see the main screen of you guys, and
Yeah.
then Brian and myself down the bottom, and
Yeah.
I don't see another thing
Okay.
unless I sort of hover over it.
I've just got rid of it this end as well. I just hadn't clocked that there was a thing to dismiss it with. I don't ever use this laptop
Thanks,
anymore.
token received.
Thank you. Cool. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
So the feast now sort of comes to a bit of a natural conclusion, and it is now about 1 p.m. Strata clock.
Time to hit the road?
Should we, are we kind of away from, are we just kind of chatting amongst ourselves?
Yeah. There's a bit of free form. I'm just sort of giving you the tidbits, highlights, and you guys can gather by yourselves. You can intermix. You can during this period of time. Yeah.
Shall we, we had mentioned a few villagers talk of these wolves and regular raids. If we, I don't know that some of you have expressed some sort of relief or gratitude that this town has shown us better hospitality than others. Should we not aim to help them then? And
It used to just seem a bit of a hunt.
perhaps one way to think of it?
One of these the wolves that we killed on the way in, that he threw the talisman at the burgomaster's feet.
Perhaps there are more.
There's likely more. Can't
Well,
hurt.
I think Baravia's full of them. I think if we could hunt them forever and we wouldn't make a dent.
We could perhaps see if there is a local.
I like that there's dogs barking in the background.
There could perhaps be a local hideout or a gang of them or a pack, so to speak. Perhaps this would buy us some extra time in not returning to Vallaki. Some favour and less pressure.
The town has been good to
That
us.
I was talking to at the lunch seemed to suggest that, you know, some of their friends have gone missing up north. You know, by what they tell me are wolf people.
If children are missing to wolves, then I think we should go north.
I'm the grandson. I'm quite happy to set some wolves on fire.
Sure. I'd love to go for a hunt.
You've never mentioned hunting before.
Oh, you know, just that feeling of just running in the trees and just on all fours. I mean,
Peeing on front.
on two legs, definitely.
Indeed.
Pizza's in the oven.
Well,
Oh, no,
if we're keen on doing, then I could probably.
Should we ask the villagers if that's what they want us to do first, given that we've just been given a apparently urgent task of going and getting them a wedding dress? Do they want us to waste time on killing wolves as well?
I
What,
thought
when
we
they-
had
when
no
we're going
intention.
missing?
I thought
Maybe.
No. But if we leave and kill the wolves and like come back again and go, don't worry about the wolves anymore, they know we weren't going and getting the wedding dress.
So why do we need to come back after we've killed the wolves? We're just merely helping them out, stopping a future attack.
Okay.
They don't need to know about it.
Right.
I'm not one to
Yeah, might we
seek
still
praise.
some dress to do?
Well, I feel we've got two choices, north or south.
Should we inquire further about any directions? North is rather vague.
Right, well, we're still at the...
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Cosron's going to kind of...
You're on your third route.
The women here are very open.
The meat ran out quickly.
Gotta look around
That's all I can
and see if I can see like a group of people walk over and
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Yeah.
get a bit of an idea of where. Like, I understand there's been some people missing. I've been told up north. Can you give me more information about that?
Yeah. Give me a persuasion check.
That is a 19.
So essentially, what you learn is that there seems to be wolf folk who have, for a long time, the entire time they've been alive, they have heard their parents and their grandparents talk about the wolf folk and the dangers that they present to Kresik and to this part of the land. They are all in league with the devil himself. You also learn that. They are somewhere, their den is somewhere to the west of Lake Baratok. And from here, it would be a hard trek across the mountains to the northeast, to the hills and the shore, or the proximate coast of Lake Baratok. That's essentially.
So west of Baratok.
And so west of Baratok, northeast of here.
Okay.
Like around there. Okay, cool, excellent.
Oh,
Well,
I'm assuming by
northeast.
that
What I'll do is I'll bring up the other map for you.
Oh, well, that's a bit late. So.
So that's Lake Baratok in the centre.
Is it?
With the tower.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I mean pile of rubble.
And you're at Kresik, which is...
And this is the map we found, right? This
Yes.
is,
No, that's the map we were given by the first Burgomaster.
Yeah. Well, by his son, wasn't it?
Yeah,
There's
by
a-
his son. So that's the human skin map.
there is a cave on this map that basically gives us the kind of direction where we should go. I think that might be where we're... That looks to be the den.
Cave.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, what is the party's thoughts on this? It is a hard trek to get there. We could go around, we can go straight for it.
If children are missing, is this not one of the greater goods that we could do in this land?
I agree. Let's go straight there.
Yeah, I think that's right there.
Yeah. If we're leaving the Abbey dude to do his thing, we've got to do something good. So.
Yeah.
So not to the gem then. Okay, like... Thanks, guys.
Not yet.
This is your fault. You just gave it to us. Right, if you'd not said anything, we...
Hey guys, here's a hook. Thanks. Oh, whoa, shit.
What do you mean
took
you're
the bait?
taking it?
What?
Shall we depart?
No.
We shall.
So, how do you intend to travel there? There are no roads to the north.
Can I grab that map?
There is up to the Abbey again, which would put you at some height on this map. If you look at Kresik, which is sort of just directly. No, I can.
There.
So yeah, Kresik is here.
Yeah.
So the Abbey will sort of get you to that ridge line there,
Okay.
which would mean that you're level there, then down a little bit, then up,
Oh, okay.
and then into the hills.
Would if
I
And then-
love you're just like hovering over black stuff. That we
Yeah, no, I
can't see
know.
anything.
We haven't been there.
would we have seen anything when we went up to the Abbey before, like of the mountain range, or?
The Abbey was very much
In
cut
way.
into
Yeah,
the
okay.
hill.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
remember from the video,
Yeah.
but you would need to somehow. There was a shelf above it, but not too far. I can replay the video if you like. Would that help?
I feel like mountaineering is asking for trouble. We should just go round this hill and go along this bit, I reckon.
Do we have how close is it to the lake?
Very.
Do we have a boat that we could perhaps make
Well,
or buy? Or...
It seems to be on the edge of the lake, so we don't need to be crossing Lake Baratok. We just follow the left-hand edge of it, and we should get there. So if we backtrack to Lake Baratok,
back to the bridge.
yeah,
walk
and then
along the
follow
lake.
along that seems like a much better idea than
How
climbing
high
for
is this cave by the looks of
next to it.
Is it any height? Could it be? There's one thing to walk up towards the Abbey and then another thing to climb 1,000 feet.
Could you grab another ice cube, please? Thank you, sir.
Yes, this is impossible to tell.
Yeah.
I mean, you're the military guy, so I mean,
Well, there's no height marks on
there is like a couple of like.
There is on there.
it. On here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we haven't seen around.
There's contour lines on there.
Contour lines, boom. Okay, up, at least, and we can't see a thing. I would say it's probably at least here, so that's going to be up a mountain. If we're looking at that as a cave.
So,
And who knows whether it is or not.
so is the Abbey where we were basically this high point right here?
No.
Is it just
No.
before it?
Just before it.
That's
Yeah. So in between the first and second contour line is
Thank
the
you
Abbey.
very much.
So you've still got that little bit of extra height to get up to that second contour line, and then a climb up to that third. Does that make sense on that map for you, Jesse?
Kind of, yeah.
The only thing I would say as well going on this is that the contour lines appear to be further apart this side, and so it's less steep.
Yeah.
This looks like, a cliff
ship,
face.
yeah.
I don't think we should try climbing that.
No, the only thing we could do is go up there to see if we could see further down, but
It
if
does,
it's into
well,
the
if it gets us
mountain.
to here, the Abbey, and it's not. It's like
Oh,
only
no.
one
No,
contour.
the Abbey's not at the top.
It's 2.
So there's the abbey.
Here's,
There we
here's
go.
an interesting idea, guys. Like, do we actually want to ask any of the townspeople if they know or have any idea where this den is instead of traipsing off into the fucking wilderness?
Yeah, I did before.
That's what we just did.
That's how we found this
We've
place.
got these vague directions.
Couple turn to.
Vague direction.
Yeah,
Cup's gonna
Yeah.
turn to Esmeralda.
that's what they told us.
Your master's
Right.
tower was here at the lake, Baratok. Now, have you ever seen or heard of such a cave from on the far end? Or seen or heard werewolf cries?
Your domino.
There are wolf cries throughout, and I've encountered werewolves. And she taps a leg.
Indeed.
More. I should go. Yes, there are werewolves. I have heard rumours from my Vistani kin that to the west, or to the west of Valaki at least, lay werewolf territory. And she looks at you, a little suspicious. Is that where you wish to take us?
Not just me wanting to take you there. Why, are you scared?
I am not scared. I have been bitten and survived. It did not take hold of me, albeit I did lose a leg.
Nice, I got 2.
You resided in the tower. I take the skin map, I guess,
The skin mask.
and I walk up to Esmeralda and say, you resided in the tower. So,
Yes,
yeah, point to it. Across Lake Baratok,
yes.
there was obviously a mountain range there. Now, did that look passable? Could that be climbed quite easily, or are we
I
talking
could never
sheer-
see it. The mists low and dark over the lake. But I did hear of rumours of the mad mage on the other side of the shore from the tower. Perhaps it was his tower originally that my master occupied.
Kazan bloke.
Well,
Wasn't that
for
the name?
dancing.
That was the name on the tower, wasn't it? Kazan.
He had a
Well-
chant for dancing.
we do have a couple options. We can follow along, go along here in the off chance that there's a cliff face that we can pass, or we can go all the way around.
Well, there's more cliff faces this side.
There is, but we can kind of follow along the side there. It'll probably give us the exact same position. Or we can go up to the Abbey and try a forced climb. It's really...
Or we could say fuck this and go after the gem. Which at least, you know, we've got a better idea of where to find that.
I understand you are a warforged and have no concept of children. However, you also are a cleric. Do you not have some compassion for the children of this town?
I do. But in the grand scheme of things, I think the furthering of our mission to defeat Strahd is better than trying to mop up all of the little problems that face this realm, which would be much better served by ridding of Strahd and all of the wolves.
And yet if we leave this, we may come back and Krezuk may no longer be here because the wolves to the north that have been constantly raiding and taking children may attack this town from the north.
What have you done to Cosron since the incident? He's like turned into Mr. Nice Guy. Am I the only DM
Cosron
noticing
just wants
this,
to
or
kill
what?
some wolves. He's really into
It's because
that.
he's wearing clothes now.
Yeah.
I know, he's like... He's
So you
like-
know what? I'm thinking right. My brain's getting a lot of warm blood today. You know?
The scent of a burning wolf is still in his...
I just feel like there was a lot of complaining the last time we did any sort of cross country where we knew exactly where we were going, and now you're talking about going off into the wilds where we don't have a clear destination in mind.
And
And
the
you
Amber
think that's
Temple
gonna
is
go-
any different?
I didn't say the Amber Temple, I said the gem.
The gem is again. The gem is.
We're going to
we
a
know of
swamp.
a general direction in the swamp. We have no.
But there are roads that lead in that direction, not cliff faces. But
A vote,
Yeah,
shall we?
you can go wherever you like, but I'm not climbing mountains. Like, if you start climbing, I'm staying at the bottom.
I didn't know metal men could feel fear. It's alright if you're scared.
Yeah, fine.
Oh,
Call it what
pizza's
you
on
want.
the
I call it pragmatism. but
Either way, it appears if we look at the map here, there is climbing, and there is climbing.
I think we should go this way.
What?
I think that's a sheer cliff.
Didn't you say there was an option to go
yeah,
around
there's
the
a
way?
go through the woods and round that way at the bottom of the cliff. I said that first
And
of all.
then, like, isn't that like more?
Well, who says why have we got to go up here?
Because the thing's like here. Surely there's a way we can get around it up
Yeah,
here.
we don't know that it's the top of anything.
Because that's where it is.
Yeah, but that's a supposition
No,
based on this
around.
super undetailed map.
I reckon we could try.
Based on human skin.
You don't find caves at the top of mountains. You find them underneath them.
What about in the sides of mountains?
Yeah, you do find them in tops of mountains.
Where do you think the mountain goats live?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen King Kong.
I'm for walking around the bottom.
Yeah, walking around the bottom does seem like a better idea.
Very well.
Which way?
Around the left.
Around this way.
Around no established roads, through the thick fog.
Yes. It's the
Although
one.
it didn't really stop us last time, but we got to where we were
I'll tell you
going.
what, we can split the party. You guys can do your mountaineering and we'll walk through the woods.
We should inquire if there's any shops for general supplies.
We
or
already know
potions.
there are.
Yeah, they
shops.
don't. They don't have
They're
any.
none. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. You require no other...
They can provide you a couple of grey beets.
Excellent.
Couple of roots.
Onwards.
Yeah.
Pizza, yeah, it's 2 minutes out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What I might do with you leaving,
Mm-hmm.
could we grab a pizza and come back?
Yep.
And eat through?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Because
Yeah.
depending what you do,
When does David's room service arrive?
I ordered it 45 minutes ago, so it should be.
it should be another day or two.
Right.
That's a nice stand for quality there.
What do they do? Are they flying it in from Timbuktu?
It didn't want to be. It's by the time it gets there.
Express delivered from Brisbane. Oh shit.
They're
no.
just trying to find the least out of date microwave meal.
Yeah.
Let's be frank.
It's taken a while. They're having a blowtorch all the freeze and burn off it.
So we going the left way then?
I think so.
It does seem like a better idea than climbing sheer cliff.
Through the fog. That always works out well.
I did it my way.
Excuse me.
Very well. You just roll something intentional.
No.
Sorry, just let me just.
It wouldn't
He
be
winks at the DM.
it wouldn't be a thing where it's like the GM makes eye contact. It's like, and then you roll, and everyone's like, what?
I mean, this could also work in our favour. The same type of improved senses. Can you smell your own
Right,
cough?
mate?
Yeah, that's right.
It's the tail end of that fucking cough.
Jesus,
It's
no.
still going.
Oh, that took me like weeks to get.
Okay, so who's going to lead? They can be assisted, so you can have advantage. Who's going to navigate through
I
the
feel
woods?
like we get the dog man.
I've got survival of +7.
Cub can also try to. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Whatever you want to do.
It's not up to me. I asked the question. Who?
Are you leading the way, Clink, or shall we? Have
Well, only if you don't bitch about it like you all did last time.
No, bitch, we got there in a direct line.
But they were
That's
still
perfect.
bitching on the way though.
Alright, Clank's leading, man. Done, easy.
I'll go behind him.
Cub will lead up the rear.
And Coswell's in there somewhere.
Okay, so the party is now on the map. So you leave Kresik and you do 1 hour of travel. Survival check, please. Clank.
And a dirty 20.
Okay. You continue to be able to navigate. You can see to your right the high ground, and therefore you know that you can navigate around it and you get to here. It is hard going, and that has been 3 hours that you have travelled.
There goes the daylight.
It's now 3:30 p.m. Can I get your intent? You can quite clearly see that you are travelling, and let me just clear that up a little bit for you now, so that you can sort of see ahead a little.
I think we'll just follow the bottom of the mountain.
The mountain.
The mountain.
The mountain?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get another survival check now, please?
He's across the road apparently.
That's a 15.
You go approximately another hour. Yeah, Rachel's ringing me. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, we're onto it. Thank you, darling. Bye.
I'm grabbing pizza now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before you go, this is you trooping along the edge of the Salovich Woods in the snow next to the high mountainous terrain to your right.
Listen.
Is there a gas street light somewhere?
Talk to the gents.
Bring it in here.
No, I put it out there. Let's just grab whatever we need to do, and then it'll all be clear soon.
My timing is fine. I've got dinner here. It's just arrived maybe 5 minutes ago, so.
Oh, cool. Well, eat then.
But you can eat there, can't you? Yeah. All right. I'll just pause the video. All right. Running out of time in this. I brought everyone back in sans or with pizza. Clank. Survival check, please.
Just eat. 17.
17. As you progress through the snow and the forest, the long shadows of the mountain range to your east, what little light penetrates the clouds. Ahead of you, you intersect a track running to the west, and it now comes across your northeasterly path and swings along, and also now parallels the back of this mountain range, the western side of this mountain range that you're hugging in your journey to Lake Baratok.
Do we recognise any sort of footprints or?
Give me a perception check, please, Dave.
Sorry, say again.
Perception check, please.
Perception.
Does it come through? Or?
Yeah, 15.
On what?
On the
D&D Beyond?
yeah, D&D Beyond.
I've got an insight check for 20.
It just popped up saying 15.
Yeah, I saw 15.
Where'd it go?
That's still there.
Perception 15.
No, 15.
Oh, there we go.
Weird. I'll just refresh my screen. It's really weird. No game activity yet. That is... Oh, there we go. Okay. 15. That's weird. Yes. you determine that there are quite a number of footprints on the snow. Fresh. Hours, perhaps.
Are they human, going up the hill, going down the hill?
They're heading in the same direction that you now intend to travel. Quite a number.
Can I smell anything?
Give me a perception check.
22.
So you get right in there, like nose to the ground.
Yeah, right in there.
This is right in there. Come with me.
Has he done that before?
Get his nose right up there.
That being said, I have no bar for what's normal when it comes to rum.
This could be a whole take over the alpha situation. If Gron kills the alpha.
Potentially.
And then helps them kill us.
That.
Yeah.
There's not really a. There's not really a
I just want to say this was your idea.
leniency for werewolf player based. It's kind of like you're evil.
Ah.
Honestly, I'll wash my hands. Just hope that they're in his office. I'll wait till he comes back.
Yeah, it's not Twilight rules. Well, like,
There's no control.
yeah, it's like no, you just
Oh, I'm
you just.
conflicted.
It's like, oh, that's great. Your jugular tastes great.
Al, something's happening. We're not just going somewhere and not doing shit.
Let's wash my hands.
So glad I put that secret in. You see Grond examining footprints in the snow, and he bends down and has a good sniff.
Feels like we're heading the right way.
Are you alright,
I'm good. Feeling pretty good. Feeling good about where we're going. I'm actually a bit excited. Are you?
You know when a dog's excited? No.
You do seem to be twerking.
He can be like Kong when he gets excited. He just trembles his jaw.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking somewhere else.
So yeah, I'm just
Are you happy to see us?
I'm pretty excited where we're going.
So do you continue? Because
Yeah.
these tracks in the snow that Grond has now drawn your attention to.
I continue with a bit more pep in my step.
Sorry?
Bit more pep in my step.
Bit more pep in your step.
Yeah.
Do you continue to follow this path that is pretty much directly paralleling to the northeast?
Yep, I guess so.
Yep.
You come to a clearing that looks remarkably like the image on the screen, which, because of the awesome maps, looks remarkably like this.
That's a good man.
And let me just place you guys down.
Who those little fellas are?
Well, they're red, so we must fight
They
them.
must be daddies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What's
and
the range of a fire?
Esmeralda.
yeah, place creature.
120 feet, isn't it?
Esmeralda. Esmeralda's there. Yep, Esmeralda's there. So she's back there. Okay.
Oh, 150. Jesus.
To the range.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What's that?
The fireball range, 150. I thought it was 120.
Yeah, it was 120, isn't it?
Yeah, 150 on
pretty
here.
sure you're 120. They did the.
This is 150.
Yeah.
Have you got some fire-based thing that
No,
gives it?
it's the
Hunger
same
Hater.
with Hunger of Hader. And Eldritch Blast is still 120. Weird.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast isn't fire-based though, is it?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
thinking
it's
because of
Hunger
how
Eldritch
well
Blast is 120. I remember that.
Unless you do the
Just to the left. So you look at the image on the television and my screen.
This one.
A figure stands up, as if they were taking a respite from the afternoon's travels. A man approaches you, taking steps forward, smirking, as he addresses you. Ah, travellers from Kresik, I presume. You've made quite a mess of things recently. I'm Rurik, and these are my family. And he points to the back. And others stand. And you see out of the snow
Holy
comes
shit.
a rather large wolf. Something you've encountered before, yet this one is chained. And the chain is held by Rook. And you see two more stand up. And you see chains trailing down to others. There we go. Oh, sorry, wait. It's on the map.
Go on, pass that there.
Someone please explain to me what Duncan's showing on the screen. I can't really see it.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Okay,
big
sorry.
wolves and little people.
Lots of big wolves.
Yeah.
Closer.
Oh, okay.
Big wolves.
Cool, thank you.
Go
Yeah.
closer. Go closer because you can
I
only
can't.
see.
I can't.
Oh, okay. Well, you can see the 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, but then there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other smaller ones.
And 3 kids.
So, on a scale of Barney the dinosaur to Kim Kardashian, how fucked are we?
No, they're all bunched together.
Depends on if you've seen the porno or not.
I mean, sense.
You seem lost. Uncertain. Especially you. Rurik's gaze fixes on a certain party member, and a wicked grin spreads across his face. I can smell the change upon you.
You making your tail yet?
Yeah.
He paces slightly, eyeing Grond with a mix of amusement and recognition. He speaks directly to Grond. Do you feel it yet? The fire in your veins? The hunger walking within you?
I've been hungry for a long time.
The others, they may not understand, do they? But I do. You're becoming something greater. We can offer you a place where you belong. With us, you're not some outcast, some freak hiding in the shadows of human morality. No! You'll be set free, powerful, respected, a true hunter.
As he's doing this, I hand this piece of meat to Gronk. Here you go.
Just the guys in front of me may not even know it. Just become affixed on my meat chunk.
What do you do, sorry?
I just kind of don't look at him anymore. I was affixed by this piece of raw meat that has disappeared in front of me.
There's more where that came from.
He feels it, and he now looks at the rest of you. He feels it, and frankly, he is a danger to you. You should allow him to come and join his family.
What have you done with the children?
Look at them. And he points to the children. Our future. They're being given the opportunity to survive, to grow strong, to become more than they ever could in the human world that spits on the weak. We don't break our own. We build them, protect them. You could be part of that. You know you belong. His eyes narrow slightly, and his tone shifts to a more menacing edge. I've seen the choices you've made, the lives you've taken to survive this land. You already have blood on your hands. Don't pretend to be innocent now. The den offers safety. The den offers family. The den offers purpose. You join us, and all this pointless wandering ends. But reject us, well, you should be gone. You do not belong in this part of this land. Head to the east. Leave your comrade with us, where he will be better off, where he will become one with his family. We won't force you, you know.
Those that don't let pets in the tavern.
The den doesn't take kindly to refusals.
Say goodbye to beer.
Say that again?
Stay here and say goodbye to beer. I say that to Ron.
Grond is considering greatly. I just want
You've
to
been marked whether you like it or not. You know, if you look deep inside, that your time to decide is running out. Come with us willingly, or you can join our kind the hard way.
I'm going to take a few steps forward and just say that I've always been hungry and I've always been angry. So one little bite from some fucking smelly dogs isn't going to change me just yet. Give us those kids and we'll leave you alone.
The children, they come with us. They are to be tested, pitted against each other, and the strongest will become one of us. The others will, of course, have perished. This is of no concern of yours, you strange metal creature, and you with no hair, and you with your strange bits of aloft beyond that robe. And you, little one, you of all of these, you are nothing but a schnack to my kind. Turn now, head back to Krezik or wherever it is you come. Our master has greater plans for the rest of you. He has offered us arrangement to take one of you into our family.
I'll tell you what.
Which master is that exactly?
The master of this land, you stupid small thing. Have some respect. You are here at his whim.
Hey, children.
You live at his whim. And you shall die at mine.
Before you do anything, I'll come with you. Just release the kids first.
The children, they have been chosen. We cannot release them. They are the future of your family. It is like asking us to cast away our own true born.
Well, that's what you're about to do to me. So either you let those kids go, and I come with you.
This is and at this point,
This is him talking.
yeah, that's him. At this point, the rather large, wolfy-looking thing that he has kind of growls. And as it does, you see that the three small children quiver, and one of them gives a scream. The girl on the right. Help us! One of the others, adults there, turns and slaps her across the face.
Alright, as he does that, I go and I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to take just one more step forward, but not an aggressive step forward, just another sort of one step, and just say, how about a challenge then? You versus me for the pack. You talk of freedom, you talk of family. You're
Okay,
taking these kids from
give
these-
me a persuasion check.
12.
When you offer that, you see the other 5 adults making growling and sort of woofy noises. Challenge, challenge! And quite clearly they are amused and intrigued and are subtly encouraging their leader Rook to accept the challenge. Rook. Just you and I.
Sure. Unless you want any of your fucking...
You realize I could release the direwolves at any moment. And I would rip you and your friends apart.
And show weakness in front of your pack? Sure.
You have your words that your compatriots will also accord to this compact we make.
You speak a lot for someone that seems to be considering a fight. Usually fights don't even last this long. Are we talking or are we fighting?
And I will fight you for this pack. The very challenge I find worthy. And should I kill you, then I shall take one of you in his place. And he looks at the rest of you. Is this a compact?
It's wrong.
Cutting sits down.
Okay, so ChatGPT can only do so much, but that's him. And that's little Grond in front. And there's all these mates at the back, all pretty excited. So,
Is this a bargain you wish to make?
I got this.
okay, at this point then, I shall... turn him
I trust you, but say the word.
into combat. So I'm gonna get I'm just gonna roll initiative for Rook.
For everyone.
I'm just gonna roll initiative for Rook,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get you guys to roll initiative. However, depending on how things go, I will then potentially roll other initiatives. But yeah, so obviously all his mates and the dire wolves got their eyes on you. So there will limited opportunity for surprise. If you want to try some surprise spell casting or something like that, we can talk about that and we'll go from there. So let's roll initiative. Everybody, Kozron.
21.
Okay, Aaron.
I rolled a natural 20, so 24.
Clank.
I got a dirty 20.
Jesus. Cub.
8.
Excellent. Keeping it real.
Esmeralda got
And
15.
Grond.
16.
16.
Esmeralda got 15.
So I'm going to ask each of you as we go through if you want to do anything, and if you're going to do anything, we'll then discuss it. But starting with you, David, is there anything you're going to do?
Yes, I'm going to set up Psychic Whispers with Ron, Nick, Blank, and myself.
Okay.
With the Ron only needs to whisper the word silently, and we'll jump in.
Okay. I'll allow that with no change to initiative. Kozron?
I'll just wait and watch.
Clank.
I'm staying sat down.
Sat down, so you're in a prone position.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Grond, you get the draw on old mate. What first action do you intend to do?
Given
Given that he is... Oh shit. Let's get the right measure. Rook is 32 feet away from you.
well, I'm going to rage, and I've got 35 feet distance, so I'm going to charge him.
Mm-hmm. So you go past the direwolf.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep. You go past the direwolf. That's fine. What action are you going to take?
I'm going to attack him with my Defender Longsword. So is it 21 to hit?
That's a hit.
Wait, 23. Yep. 12 plus 2, 14 damage.
14 damage.
And then I'm just going to come around again with my Defender Longsword.
Okay. Just give me 2 secs.
I literally rolled both the exact same that I just did for the last one.
Nice.
What type of damage was your longsword?
Magic.
Magic?
Yeah.
And
Slashing, I guess?
slashing?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Okay.
Magical stuff.
Sorry. And?
Another 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
David's like, join the dark side.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get
Position of the light, it's,
You can turn it off. It's alright.
don't mind a bit.
Yeah, no, be a sinister figure in the dark. Do it.
Yeah. Adds to the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Be careful when the FBI don't see you though, because now you look like a hacker.
He returns the attack. His first, 23 to hit, and 5 hit points damage. He then brings his scimitar back down. Ooh, jeez, that's a 1, so let's just see.
Use that part for raging.
4. He loses his scimitar's grip and it flies off into the snow
Cool. So, if
in his second attack.
Yeah.
He quickly reaches for a dagger and he brings that out and again tries to strike at you in a recovery. Oh, he gets a nat 20. He does 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hit points damage.
so halved is 6.
Sorry?
5.
Halved.
Why is it halved?
I'm raging.
Raging.
Okay.
So 5 or 6.
It's round down 5.
Yeah, it's round down for you guys. I round up for the baddies.
Cool.
Esmeralda.
She waits, but she looks impatient.
Cub. He waits but looks impatient.
He waits, but he's
Patient.
thoughtful. Yeah, patient.
Okay, Aaron.
While everyone's focused on the fight, I'm going to try and sneak my way around and find where that scimitar took off to.
Okay, give me a stealth.
Okay? Sorry, one sec. Skills.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, okay, and then give me
So,
a...
halfling, I'd like to roll again. Lucky.
Haven't you already used that, or is that like a short
it's
rest?
for-
It's every dice roll.
Every dice roll.
Anytime I roll, I'll get another one. Let's try again.
Fucking half.
Oh,
wow.
Shit.
Okay. Alright. And...
Aaron turns invisible.
Anyone see where Aaron went?
That's right. Give me an investigation, actually.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only person in the party who can get a positive on this.
Oh,
Huh?
25.
25.
Brutal.
Okay. You are able to sneak away, find the scimitar, and pick it up and do what it is you wish with it next turn. Okay. That's rather impressive. Cosron removes his cloak.
Bear witness.
I can't really ready something as a reaction to an attack, can I? Is that a thing?
You can, yes, you
So
can.
you ready an
Yeah.
action, and
Yeah.
that is your reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll ready Hunger of Hadar as a reaction.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, what's your trigger?
So, okay.
Yeah.
If I am attacked.
Right. Clank,
I'm still just. I might stand up again.
stand up.
Just to feel like I'm doing something.
Okay, Bronze, over to you.
Teabag.
I'm attacking with my Defender Longsword again. Oof, hell yeah. 28 to hit.
That's it.
6 plus 2, 8 plus, and then I just realised it's plus 3 from my.
Yeah, 14 again.
Yeah, 14 again.
Yeah. You rolled a 6 last time.
Yeah.
I'll shoot
Okay.
3 times in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, hang on, wait, 6 plus 2. No, it's actually plus another 3 because I forgot to add my plus 3 attack from my Defender Longsword damage. So 14 plus 3. 17 damage for my first attack. Same again. 16 damage this time.
What do you mean same attack? Did you roll the same d20?
Oh,
You got
17, sorry. I thought it was the same. 17 plus 9,
Alright,
26 to hit.
alright. 17?
Plus 9 to hit.
Oh, okay. Okay, right. And how many hit points damage?
Yeah, 16. And then with my bonus, I'm just going to use my Psychic Whispers to just tell them to keep an eye on the kids, see if you can get a good vantage point to just everyone in the mine group chat.
Okay. Old mate. Keep it there. And old mate.
Yeah. Technically, when you hold a spell, you cast the spell, and it's holding until the trigger, and you have to maintain concentration. So your spell slot is used,
Yeah.
but it's not cast until that. But if you get hit, which is your trigger when you get attacked, you have to roll concentration.
Right.
And if you fail that, then you lose the spell slot.
So, yeah. So it's a pointless thing to hold a spell. Unless it's.
Depends on the trigger.
Yeah. But being attacked is not a good one then.
Yeah.
Okay. Old mate transforms now into a werewolf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the old mate from the initiative order. I've replaced him with a werewolf. which is you should be able to see. Can you see? Is his image there? No. Okay.
He's the
there he
big
is.
one next to you.
Yep. So
Now
he's
we
now a
can see
werewolf. Yep. I just need to adjust his hit points to the same because he takes on the same
Yeah.
stuff as you.
Is who?
Sorry, as him. Sorry, he takes on the same other than his armor class. Everything, all these other stats when he changes are the same. So he is still wounded from your attacks, but he is now turned into a werewolf. Can use its action to polymorph into a wolf human, and that is his action. So he polymorphs into that, and at this particular point, his the dire wolf that he is with also rears up, and it's now his dire wolf's turn, and the dire wolf now tactics advantage on attack of all its creatures, at least with one of its allies. It's 5 2d6, and the dire wolf now attacks you. What's your armor class?
14.
Okay. You see it coming and you swing around and you push it away and it misses you. And that is pretty much the dire wolf's turn. Esmeralda.
The rules are off now.
Esmeralda.
Saying hold off.
Esmeralda's not in this.
Yeah, I know. So you guys they're in the chair and saying hold off.
Esmeralda, seeing this, is going to sorry, forgetting what she does. Here, she's going to she just doesn't do shit, does she? She's gonna run forward. 30, and she's going to run forward, and then she's going to she can't get within range, but she's just gonna throw a firebolt at the direwolf.
Oh. Okay.
Which is, I forget what firebolt is going to be a plus her spellcasting modifier, which I don't know what a spellcasting modifier is. Doesn't say.
Can I quick look?
Yeah. It'll be modifier
So
plus
it'll
proficiency.
be yeah. So
What's a spellcasting modifier?
Seventh at +6 to hit.
+6 to hit?
DC 14 with a +6 to hit with spell attacks.
Okay, so 16 to hit. And what's the firebolt going to be? Is it a D6?
D10, I think.
D10?
Sure.
Yep. So, yep.
There's a lot of bombers going.
Actually, what level is she?
She's an NPC. She doesn't have a...
It kind of matters for firebolt though, because
So what did she get to hit?
Firebolt.
Sorry, she got a
Yes.
16 to hit.
It does more damage.
16 to hit, and she's a 7th level spellcaster.
Yeah, so it's 2d10 then.
2d10. Okay, so that was a 6 before and an 8, so 14 total damage.
Okay. Direwolf.
No.
I know. When he lost a second. Direwolf takes 14 hit points damage. 5 damage. And it is now Cubs go.
Cub, seeing the direwolf attack, runs forward 10, 20, 30.
No one here was in the zone of festival.
You're just not,
Well, we're just dealing
you're
with
just
the
not,
wolf.
not listening to him.
Cub knows Cub's only attacking the direwolf there, and Cub is going to non-lethal damage, just try and beat this wolf into down boy.
Are you using a rolled up knee?
Yeah, boy.
It's just similar.
Leaps onto it.
Fists.
It's roughing its hair.
So let me, get all of my dice.
Bad doggy. down.
Wow, this is a D8. Okay, excellent. Sorry, I am going to make several attacks. As you do.
Angry against this wolf or what?
I'm just a monk. I just do several attacks.
Several.
And that one there. Okay, so first of all, Cub's going to make first attack. That'll be a 18 to hit.
So hit.
Make it a stunning strike, so give me a Constitution saving throw. DC 13, I believe. 14.
Okay, it does 14. Oh no, fuck, it does 4.
It's like a 2.
4?
Yep.
It is stunned, so
Mhm.
that is going to be.
How much damage did it take?
It's going to take 12 magical bludgeoning damage. Okay, and the rest of these are going to be made with advantage because
Because he's now stunned.
it's now stunned. Okay, so
He's just got so many attacks.
okay, so Cub's gonna do.
Tank's now filing his nails.
Okay,
Let someone listens.
okay, so Cub's gonna do next attack is going. Sorry, that we'll count that. And that one will be a what's that? 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And damage is another 12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
It's looking really not healthy.
Really not healthy. This is all
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Yep.
And then Cub's going to do flurry of blows and do a final 2 attacks. And that is going to be 13. Where's my other? Where did the other d20s go? Did I just roll?
Just one there.
I rolled. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I rolled the wrong. Let's just take those 2 off and roll another. Okay, so that'll be that's either or. That's dirty 20 to hit or 23 to hit. So and then that'll be 10 and 5, 15 magical bludgeoning damage total.
Okay, so this is arm damage. So non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal.
And you just did how many?
15 magical damage is the final one. So I think it was 14, 14, and
Okay.
15.
Right. It is down. And so.
I thought you said it was not lethal.
Doesn't look very good.
Okay.
Does anyone else wish to join?
I'm gonna leave that. So it is down.
Yeah.
And
As it gets down, Grant's going to yell out, keep your pets on a leash and I'll do the same with mine.
okay, Aaron, what are you gonna do?
I am pocketing that scimitar. Back around towards Clank.
All right. Okay. So sorry, you're going back towards where?
Clank.
Clank. Okay. Yeah, because Clank's
It's a
like
big
all
fucking
over.
pocket, mate.
Cosron, what are you doing?
I'm just like watching in awe. I'm just sitting. I'm no longer reading my thing. Just
You and Clank having thumb wars.
yeah, basically just watching now.
Alright, Clank.
Carnage.
Yeah, I'm still respecting the boy's wishes.
Yeah.
He wants it on his
Grond.
own. He's having it on his own.
I mean, he's doing it.
Yeah.
Attack again on Werewolf. 13 plus 11, 22 to hit.
Okay. Yep.
And it's 2 plus 6, 8. 13 damage.
Mhm.
And again,
He. Yep.
22 to hit. And 7 plus 11
17.
plus 11.
18.
18 damage
15.
for the second hit.
What was the first one that you did?
13.
13. Okay. He falls. And he turns back to his human form.
Did he even land a hit?
One at the very
Yeah.
start.
2.
He dropped his knife and then stabbed with the deck.
He hit you with his first attack.
Oh, yeah.
But for 3 hit points or something.
The other. They all look very confused as to what to do.
You're in charge now, right?
Heal.
Give me an intimidation.
Do you get any bonuses in that from raging for intimidation?
I'm not sure. Read it. I can't give you an answer on that.
No. I don't think so. Oh, I keep forgetting to use reckless attack. Oh shit. Are we done? Intimidation?
I don't think.
Did you just go? Oh no, I didn't kill him harder.
Yeah. Pretty much. I forgot to use advantage on even attack. 24 intimidation.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Going for the win.
Gone for the win.
What was the number?
24.
Oh my god.
He's very scary.
Fuck me. I could not roll. Okay. All but one kinda stand down. And this one here who's holding the children steps forward to you, comes to there and goes, "The only way. You've proven your worth. Go."
Are you not
I
following
will.
through with your word?
I will stand by Rurik's word,
Do you stand by the words of a dead man?
and we shall leave you be. Now leave us be.
I'm looking at all the others that stood down. I look at them, and then I look at the guy that's standing forward, nod my head, and say, "Kill him."
I can just hear what dice roll.
Terrible.
Well, he's already done his intimidation, and I've already rolled for all of them. And
Found out that they're all scaredy cats.
okay, I'm just working out what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm working out what to roll. So
In
yeah.
their defense, old matey just
Oh,
kind
for
of
fuck's
stepped
sake.
up
Okay.
and got annihilated.
The guy behind him pulls out his scimitar and slams it into his back, and old mate goes, and fucking dies. Yeah. So
My final stand for this.
I'll just he's dead. The guy then goes, "What shall you have us do now?
Release these children.
They are our future."
Not anymore.
And you see them. He retreats. So this guy is he's the one who's dead, and these two guys retreat back, and they sort of all huddle around. And you see them talking, and the children are sort of sitting there, sort of like going like, "What the fuck just happened?" And kind of looking surprised, like the kid on the left.
Come
They-
gestures to the children, and mentally says to Grund, ensure they never treat Krezik as their hunting grounds.
You'll stay away from Krizik. And
Okay, the middle boy
uh-huh.
gets up and walks towards you, Cub, and then suddenly runs into a sprint. Where's Cub?
Cub's here.
By the big wolf.
Yep, there. Cool. Yep. And runs to you and wraps his arms around you.
Cub will comfort the boy and gesture to the others to come.
They are frozen in fear. The four of them grab two of them grab or are hanging on to the chains of the other two direwolves, and they essentially begin to move back now.
So that direwolf that's down, he's not dead.
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Oh.
So they begin to move away.
You've got a pet direwolf.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll pick up the direwolf chain that's down, sort of place my hand on its head, and try and sort of get it to stand up. And
Are you going to try and recover it?
yeah, how do I sort of go about
Okay,
that?
so let's do a medicine check to begin with. The two children remain frozen in fear while old mate, the direwolf, and his...
I'll go over to the children and try and
Oh look, another child.
And the others begin to move back with the other two direwolves. So 4 of the, human werewolfy people are moving back with the direwolves. The 2 children are remaining there. One's wrapped around Cub. And what did you get for your health, your
5.
medicine? 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't stirring, and
Yeah.
you really don't know what to do with it.
I'm going to yell out to
It's breathing heavily.
yell out to Clank and ask for your assistance.
Conflicted about this. Alright, I'll go over and do a medicine check on it, see if I can wake it up. Nice, 21.
Okay.
May I
As a result
regret
of
this?
your machinations around it, it stirs and its eyes open and you hear a ghastly growl.
At this point, I will step back again.
Cub ushers the boy away from the dog and sends him towards Esmeralda, who I presume is kind of indifferent towards kids. Doesn't really know how to deal with them. Cub's going to step forward to the other kids.
Mm-hmm.
Try to help them up and...
yeah, I was going over to comfort them as well.
Ah, yeah, sorry.
With the scimitar. Excellent. And can you
Goes around,
give
puts the
me
robe and covers himself.
a persuasion check? I assume you're not intimidating, so...
Sorry, me?
Yes, you.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm over there as well, Duncan. Do you want me to do one as well, or just
Advantage to Nick then. Thanks, Dave. Yeah.
I think Dave did say beforehand, but I'll roll. That'll be a 13, 12 total and a 1 total, 12 total we'll go with.
So 12 in total.
Yep.
They don't get up, but they start to respond to you at least, and the girl starts to sort of stammer, "Mummy, Daddy."
In Kresik, we shall go there.
The abbot will protect us.
If you wish.
And she bursts into tears, and then the boy bursts into tears, then the other boy bursts into tears, and both children then run to you and Erin. Erin, the boy, leaps kind of over you, hugs you, looks down and thinks, "Oh," and then goes to Cup.
Cup will take the book.
The other people involved are now sort of disappearing along the path to the northeast.
Is that so? That wolf kind of
That's away from Kresik.
sort of stirred up. And I've still got the hand on it as it stirs.
Mm-hmm. Give me an animal handling check.
Have a guidance. So that's not a D4.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, nice.
D20.
So not needed.
The dire wolf looks up, sniffs you, and then starts licking your arm. Because its tongue's rather large, because the dire wolf's fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you ride it?
And at this particular point, I'm going to say that you have, until I periodically do a check, control of a dire wolf. It will obey your commands, albeit it is at 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
That did not go anywhere near where I was playing. Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go to a pee. You guys can work out what you're gonna do next and surprise the fuck out of me as well. Okay.
Now we have two wolves. Has anyone seen the movie, what was it, Van Helsing? Where he's like fighting Dracula?
That was
and
like a
he's-
brilliant though. Just annihilate that bastard.
Fuck yeah.
Nice work, Grant. Taking that guy down straight up.
Yeah, thanks.
I was like,
I was not expecting it.
there's no NPC that beats a barbarian. They're totem barbarians. They can be there for 5 years.
It was just funny. You run up, bash the crap out of it. The wolf like barks. You run up, punch the crap
Beat the
out
fuck
of
out
the
of the
wolf.
wolf.
They fucking sit down, bitch.
Everyone else just kind of goes, "Oh fuck." Someone doesn't answer
We're
properly.
level
Gets
6. We're
stabbed.
basically the Avengers now.
Basically, the Avengers now. We have a Hulk.
It's,
Has anybody want to check the body of old mate?
well, I was going to take one of his limbs and give it to the dog, so, but I'm not searching him. I was just going to...
Cub's taking the kids away before that happens.
We should really have a bit for him down the track as well. So we should take some.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You said dire wolf. I don't think we want to
One
go
for the
looking
wolf,
any
one for
town.
Grant.
I wonder if the people that make the wedding dress can make me a saddle.
I think you want a saddlery, not a dressmaker.
But the saddle will look fancy.
For your part in this, Nick, for your part in this, I'm stealing it.
Go for it.
I'm going to lop off a...
I love this game. This is the most enjoyable D&D I've played for such a long time, if ever.
I meant to ask you actually, how many times have you completed Strahd? with other
2
people?
times
Two
before
times.
this. Yeah.
I want to lop off a limb.
But can I just say that nothing has been like this, and I'm on record for that too. Yeah.
Yeah, just want to hack off a limb of the first guy I killed and sort of give it to the dog. Give him something to chew on.
Skyrim rules. Eat a piece of cheese.
Empty inventory.
It sniffs it, and it refuses to eat.
And I go, oh yeah, that's his old dad. The guy, the next get dead guy.
You did move the children away, did you?
Yeah, Cubs moved the
It
children away.
refuses to eat that as well.
Ah well.
Did you eat the meat chunk before?
Yeah, you didn't say you ate it. You
I
were
was just
interested in it.
bloody infatuated by it actually.
Yeah.
Ah, fine.
I want you to roll
Oh yeah.
just a 20-sided dice, and the DC is 10. If you get above 10, you'll give the meat up.
That's a D12.
Oh.
What did he get? What did he get?
14.
You give the meat up.
Yeah.
I was like,
Just imagine we're just like a dire wolf and Grant with like a stake.
Oh Jesus! Okay, I rolled in that 20. It eats the. It just wolfs it down. No pun intended. Totally intended. And
Always
it now
intend your puns.
it now sort of sniffs and makes kind of like puppy noises towards you. Okay, so the next check, you need to remember this. The next check that I ask you with the dire wolf is an advantage for you because of that. Okay, so you need to remember that.
Yep. Extras, creatures. Do I have to make something appear here?
You can add a dire wolf to your creatures.
Cool.
Yeah,
One sec, fair
on
enough.
your thing, and let's see if I've got a dire. I do have a dire wolf.
Do I have to like add it? How do I add a creature?
I don't think you can. Might just have to go in notes or something. Own direwolf.
There's a spot for it though.
Yeah, there is.
Your creatures will appear here.
There's your new party member.
Hell yeah!
So I do not
Say
see
that I
it
did.
here.
Can I just honestly say I did not anticipate this outcome from this encounter at all. Like that you would actually somehow
Get a dire wolf.
get a direwolf. Like I thought maybe there'll be some negotiation. Maybe Rogan will go off with her. I don't know. Who knows? But holy shit! Wow, that is so cool.
I tried to tame a nightmare in 2E. Didn't go well. I mean, it didn't hurt me, but
Can someone,
wasn't
just for
having
my
me.
OCD, can someone put the direwolf on the direwolf token? Yeah, thank you. That's all right. That's my OCD. Yeah. And let me get a picture of that because like that's just fucked up.
Yeah, I don't see a slot in the web app for a creature.
No, it's it just says.
You should be able to add a direwolf to it.
Yeah, because I'm not sure how to though. It's,
Yeah, it doesn't really give you an option, does it? It just
For a
says,
direwolf, it doesn't.
it
No,
doesn't-
like
no,
on the
for any
page,
creature
like it
at all.
just
yeah, it
says
just says
your
add
creatures
creature
will
will appear here, and there's no way to add them.
I've added creatures.
Do you have to do it through like inventory or something?
Yeah. Anyway, we can work that out later.
Figure it out,
But yeah.
Listen, no one's going to forget you've got a direwolf.
That's right.
You may forget reckless attack. Never forget you have a direwolf.
Remember that possum we picked up back in the
Good boy.
From the distance.
I'm waiting for you to start howling back.
If my dog goes, I'll howl and see if he howls after me.
You howl?
Yep.
Okay.
Should we be concerned?
The direwolf howls.
Here we go. We on,
Seems
boys.
like the thing you fleshies need to worry about. I don't care.
Perfect.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
We should escort these
Take
children.
these kids back.
I think Ron should probably wait in the bushes outside Krezzik and not walk in with that.
Is that right?
I want to check old mate's body.
Cub is escorting the children away
which-
and shying them away.
So
from
you're
the
searching the
car.
body?
The two
Yes.
bodies that are right next to each other.
Okay, hang on.
One of which is a werewolf and one of which is a human. Or did the werewolf turn back into a human again when it was killed?
Yep.
Yes, it does.
It
Turn
does.
back into a human.
Ah. So there's two dead humans there then.
I'll check them both.
One's got a scimitar sticking out of its back.
I could probably keep that.
And they're both missing a limb, which is then being
Yeah.
thrown back next to the body.
Okay, are you going to share this with the rest of the party, or are you doing this while they're all sort of fascinated by, oh, here, boy, catch, catch?
Well, given that I mentioned it a little while ago and nobody said anything, I'm just going to see what I find, and if it's worthwhile sharing, then I'll share it.
And if it isn't, I won't.
Need to know.
Next Kickstarter, you should put like things like hang your little trophies.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, good idea.
To be a pain, I might have to take off in about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, let's aim for 9:30 finish, because that helps me, because I am, like, prepared. Well, you can go back to Crazy for that.
Anyone want to help finish the strange Oreos?
No.
I'm just just going to leave them for Lily then. Sorry, Duncan.
What's that for? Sorry.
I
Oh, the
said I'm
Oreos. Yeah.
leaving the
Okay.
strange Oreos.
Okay, David.
Yes.
I'm just going to direct messages.
If someone in like the marketing department was like,
Sharon.
let's do a partnership with Coca-Cola.
Okay.
No, I reckon someone dropped the Oreo in their glass of Coke one lunchtime and drank it. It was like, oh my god.
That's like the story of how
Right,
bubble tea
Craig,
was
what sense of
invented.
taste?
Was somebody in a meeting like basically took their tapioca pudding that they had and emptied it into their coffee or tea or whatever, and then that's how it became a thing.
I can see that.
What's that?
All my stuff.
Ah, right.
Trinkets.
I was like, did you find that on someone?
No, this is all my earrings and lamps with deeds
Fat
and
meat.
stuff. Mainly just money.
Okay. I've sent to you.
Alright, thank you, Dan.
Alright. The children are now compliant and, certainly, will do what you say. They're still absolutely traumatized and they are incredibly suspicious and nervous of the direwolf that remains. And they will actively avoid being anywhere near Grond and the direwolf. So you're making your way back.
The cub will lead up the back or try and stay with the kids away from Grond to keep them a little bit more.
Okay. Let's just quickly do a time check. It is now 1700 and you guys are still about an hour and a half away from Crescent.
Cool. No point hanging about. Push on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've got to get those kids back to town.
On nightfall, you arrive back to Kresik.
What's our excuse? Sorry, we forgot something. Oh, we found these.
You arrive back to
We're
Kresik.
bringing back their kids.
You are welcomed through the gate, and you, within a period of time, 10, 15 minutes, people come up, and Dimitri comes up, Anna comes up. The parents of the children come up and are incredibly grateful, and essentially Dimitri is just absolutely flabbergasted because you only left some hours ago and you've returned the children, and he's like, "How did you do that? Did you find the werewolf den? The wolf people den, sorry."
I cannot tell a lie. He did it all single-handedly.
Yeah.
But he isn't there.
Oh, of course, he's outside, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sitting outside.
He's still mopping up the werewolves out. But basically,
Who is this? The one that
the dwarf
that ate Aunt
ate the
Aunt
red
Cynthia's? Oh my goodness! What an incredible hero! You let us please. We will. It is night comes. We will prepare food for you, and please, we will find a home for you to stay. And with that, they basically rumble off, and you see two brothers apparently being sort of moved out of a home. And that's sort of like, they're a little bit like, what the fuck? And Dimitri and the fathers of the children
where the weed farm is.
come and escort you and say, and introduce you basically, well not introduce you, but essentially come and provide you with a
I feel like we should allow the two brothers
an
to stay as
accommodation.
well in their own house.
I reckon we go get Gron and bring him in instead. Get Gron and the dial.
Ron, what are you and your new pet
We're
doing
just
during this period?
Sitting outside of the gate, I've got a fire going.
Teach it to play fetch.
Yeah, I'm throwing some sticks. I'm also chasing them as well, so it doesn't quite work.
Fetch! Oh, actually, shit. That looks good.
All right, so it is essentially 7:30 p.m. You're still outside.
Yep.
Yeah. With your dire wolf, you guys are now opulently and well fed. And the burgomaster Dimitri actually brings a bottle of wine and says, "This is my last bottle. You have honoured us. You have demonstrated to us your resolve to support us, and we are ever indebted to you for bringing our children back. Please, it is not much, but I do not think you understand the value of what I offer here, but here it is." And he hands over a bottle of purple grape marsh.
I cannot accept this. There is no price for rescuing these children.
You are, and he takes it back, and he goes, "I am humbled in your presence. All resources of Kresik are at your discretion, and forgive me, but I did doubt you that you would honour your compact to bring a wedding dress back to us. But now I do believe you, and I do believe that the future of Kresik is in your hands." And what is it that you guys do?
Will you allow our companion and his new pet into the town?
Okay, give me a persuasion check
That's a really bad
with
idea.
advantage. No, with advantage.
Well, we don't want to leave him out in the gate.
Yeah, but no. Okay, I'm actually voicing my concerns about it. No, we're not bringing a direwolf into the village.
Do not believe this is a good idea.
Roll with advantage.
It's dirty 20 and a 16, so 20.
20. You explain the situation, and Dimitri agrees. But he now hears your
This is
complaints.
a really bad idea.
This just sounds fun.
And-
I defer to the others.
And he basically articulates that this is the person who saved the children, and he is because Cosron has explained the situation. He says, "Yes, bring your friend in discreetly."
I think it is best perhaps if I just take some of this food that has been provided out, and they may enjoy it.
You do not understand. He is our hero, and if he has turned one of the creatures, and he has so based on everything, Dimitri is quite adamant that your friend and the hero of Kresik should come in.
Can we get something in writing, like some sort of disclaimer?
Albeit he is quite adamant that this should be done discreetly, but he thinks that it would be a great insult to Kresik. That the hero of Kresik, the hero of Kresik is out in the cold.
I think I'm going to offer to take the Burgomaster up onto the walls and just point. And go, how are we going to bring that in discreetly?
You see that guy down there throwing the log for the giant horse? Like, that's it. That's not a horse. That's a wolf.
And Dimitri goes, "It seems to be under his control."
For now,
I shall leave this
What's the worst that
to
could happen?
I shall leave this for you to reconcile. But I am happy to have the hero of Kresik accommodated here. For I am sure that you all have played your parts, but from what you have told me and recounted, and what your friend here has said, it is him out there, and he points off the balustrade out to the...
I just point again, see the game that they're playing. He is so happy out there.
I shall let you reconcile this. Anna and I shall call upon you mid-morn and see what else we can do. You're welcome to rest here, but of course we have a compact for the dress, yes? That still is extant, yes?
Yes.
Thank you. You are a vessel of the Morning Lord, and I take your word for what it is.
Vessel of Timora. But we're like besties.
Okay, so what do you do?
Cub's gonna take food out to Grond.
Ask anyone if there's a tent that he can use for the night or something.
Yeah, help set up
Maybe
like
a dog bed
a
for Grond.
a little tiny camel.
Are you bringing out any raw meat by any chance?
If that's amongst the food, then yes.
Amongst the food that was offered us, yes. Whatever was offered us.
Cool.
I'm assuming most of it's cooked.
Sure.
Yeah, they will bring, if you request raw meat, they will bring it. So,
It's for the wolf.
Grond and, what's your direwolf's name?
Oh, no, I'll come back to you with that.
Okay, alright. Grond and Wolfie are outside. The remainder of you inside. Nice and warm and toasty. No need for any constitution saving throws. Perhaps a, charisma saving throw for everyone else. But you are all warm, well rested, and well fed.
Excellent.
And you are cold, well rested, and well fed.
I was going to say, it's pretty giant cold to
Long rest?
come up with.
Is that a long rest?
So you are long resting overnight, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So it will be when we return, it will be 5:30 a.m. and I shall treat with you all individually as to the night's progression.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cool. That was awesome.
Cool.
Alright, let's call it there, team.
Cool.
That couldn't have gone any better. Like, literally.
That was like absolutely wow. Wild is not the word. Now let me just check calendars. Where is today? Today is the 30th. So we are scheduled then for what are we scheduled? Is the 17th the next one?
19th? No, wait, sorry, that's September. October 17th, yes.
Yeah, so I'm at the Gold Coast October 17th. Unfortunately, because I get married on the 12th.
I was going to say, haven't you got something to pay
Yeah,
me?
yeah, that's right. The 31st is the next official, but I'm happy to do the 24th and the 31st.
I may be able to do the 24th. I probably won't be able to make any others after that for a bit.
Are we able to, can someone just throw into the chat to look at the 24th so that we can get Jesse?
I'll probably play remotely on the 24th though.
Okay, alright. So yeah, sorry, like obviously next week I'm away in Melbourne. I'm getting married on Saturday. We've got the Gold Coast the week after. So yeah, the 24th, or I could play another day that week other than Monday. And then the 31st is our next regular night. So I'm happy to do the 31st, and another one to replace that if you guys, so that could be like a Tuesday night, a Wednesday night, a Thursday night, or a Friday night. Friday night I can't do. Sorry, so Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. 22nd. I'll put this all in a chat.
Yeah, we get some dates in the chat.
Whatever everyone can work.
Yeah, do another poll like you did
Yes.
last.
Yeah,
But
that's
otherwise, can I just say that let's lock in the 31st, which is our scheduled event.
Yeah.
If we
Yep.
can squeeze one more in between to replace the 17th, we will, if I get a quorum. And if not, then we'll just simply have to revert to the 31st as the next session.
No, definitely won't be able to make that one.
And you won't be able to make that, yeah. No,
She's
that's fine.
that's definitely.
I'm going to need to play this off, David. So
See you, David.
Alright,
So,
thanks,
yeah.
David. Cheers.
Take care.
See ya.
bye.
Cheers.
See ya.
It was wild though.
And with that,
I'm just saying it's a cigarette holder.
yeah, no, it's actually a real,
It's cool.
whatever weird, highly
Some sort
unique
of cat skull.
thing that Rachel's dad collected. So it's clearly something weird. But I like it, and it's like
it's
have it
cool,
in my
isn't
den.
it?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's not as scary as the cursed dagger.
Cursed dagger's cool.
I didn't say it wasn't cool.
All right. Thanks, guys. That was great.
Wow,
That was
thank you
really
very
good.
much.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
I'm
right.
nearly done. Hey, does anyone want to take these? I'm good, thanks. Come on, take it. Ryan, take these. Take this.
Alexa, games room off.